Welcome, Virgo, to your week ahead reading, week beginning the 2nd of June. Virgo, can you believe it? I've changed my spread again. Can you believe that? I'm doing a pentagram spread today. I've been doing them during the week as sort of ad hoc collective readings. So I thought I'd do one for every star sign as well. So we'll see how that goes for you, Virgo. So we start with a significator in the middle, and then we surround it with the elements. And I'll talk us through it as we go, because you might have watched the ones during the week, so I don't want to really repeat myself. So we'll see. We will see. So your significator, oh, you've got teach. One of the collective readings got that. Can't remember which one it was. I just want to check that this is plugged in properly. Sorry if I make a noise. But sometimes if it's not in properly, it makes me jump, which is not pleasant. So we've got teach. Now that's the Hierophant. So you're starting with a major arcana in the middle. The Hierophant. Yeah. So maybe you're maybe you're going through some sort of spiritual awakening. Maybe you're seeking some spiritual guidance. Maybe you're being drawn to the church. I know recently I've just wanted to go in churches and have a look around. Don't know why. But there could be some sort of calling coming to you, and that's your focus. Your focus in the middle here, the significator, in the element of earth. So what you're growing for the future, what's your security? You've got the Devil card, Virgo. Now you might have a Capricorn in your life, you might do, or this might be about you taking control of something, because written on the bottom of this card is Master. These have a different take on the tarot cards. I like this deck, it's nice. But this is called Master, and this is about you being the master of your own emotions, because you've got a caged heart there. So I'm feeling about you being the master of your emotions, but you not giving your or you're not letting somebody else control your heart. We'll see where I'm going with that. The security here is about you taking control of your life, yeah? You being the master of your life. We'll see where we go with that one. In the air element, you've got another major arcana, Virgo. You know, you're the first one that's got three majors starting off your reading, which I love this. So this is in the element of air. So your thoughts, your feelings, what's your focus? And your focus is success, Virgo. Your focus is success. You've got nurture, but this is success. This is success, growth, abundance. The Empress is all good, all about success and growth, and you creating that abundance for yourself. But I feel like this is more nurturing yourself. I feel like your security hasn't been completely there for some of you, Virgos. Maybe you've felt trapped in a relationship, or trapped in a situation, trapped in a job, and that's not making you feel very secure, and you're feeling confined maybe. And in your focus is setting yourself free with this Empress card. With your focus in the middle being teach, it might be that you're learning something. You're being awoken to something, and you're learning, and you realize what you want out of life. 333, as I said that. Let's get you your next card, which is in the element of fire, and you've got the sacral chakra in this area. And the sacral chakra is all about fire. This is that fire in your belly, that igniting, that passion, that courage as well comes from your sacral energy. The courage comes from your sacral energy. And in the fire, I like this. I like this. In your water element, you have another major arcana. You haven't got any tarot cards, so to speak. You've got major arcanas and a chakra so far. That's crazy. You've got confront. Now this is the moon. In your water element, you have the moon. Now maybe your mood dips with the ebbs and flow of the moon, Virgo. It quite possibly could. Mine definitely does. We've just had a new moon as well, haven't we? But it could be that you are confronting your fears as well, Virgo. Could be. Whatever this devil is up here, could be that you're confronting your fears. Let's get your final card, which is in the element of ether, which is the spirit section in this one. And this is a culmination of all 4 cards in this one card here. So you've got another chakra card. I mean, your tarot cards are going to come out in the clarifiers, but at the moment, you're getting pretty big messages here. So you've got the third eye chakra coming out in your spirit ether section. And this is, you've got to use your intuition through next week. There's trust your intuition next week. Use your intuition, Virgo. Right, I need to get some clarifiers on this, because this is the last reading I'm going to do today. I'm actually reading these on Friday, but I won't post them probably until Sunday, because I want to post them all together. Or I might post them on Saturday, you never know, and do 6 and 6. But I won't be able to do my other readings until Saturday night, because my son's got a birthday party to go to Saturday, and I'm working tonight. So, right, let us. What have we got? This is amazing. You're the only one that's had this, Virgo. I would say listen to your rising and your moon signs as well. I always forget to say that to people. Right, I'm done shuffling. We're going to pull all your cards at once. So you've got the 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Oh, yeah. In the element of air, you've got the throat chakra, so you've got another chakra coming out for you. And manifest, you've got the Magician coming out. Lovely, lovely. In your fire element, you've got another major arcana. You have the Hermit, and you have another moving on card, 8 of Cups. In your water element, you have Choose Your Battles with the 7 of Wands, and you have the 2 of Swords, which says on here, refusing to see. And in your final element of ether, or your spirit, you have Spread Your Wings with the 2 of Wands and Blossom with the Judgment card. Virgo, what a reading. Goodness me. Right, let us start with your focus, your significator in the middle. I can't say it normally, it has to be that way. You've got the Hierophant coming up here. So this is some sort of awakening for you. This is some sort of realization. And it could be that you're wanting to expand more yourself. I feel like you've been confined, possibly in some sort of way, or dulled down, dampened, not allowed to shine as much as you would want to. But you're now starting to realize that you've got aspirations for yourself, dreams for yourself, and you're ready to go forward with them. And it's like, I feel like you're on a learning journey, Virgo. I feel like you're on a learning journey. You've got the Ace of Wands here, new vitality. This is about the fire being ignited in your belly. In the fire section, you have the sacral chakra being illuminated. So I just feel that there's just something yearning inside you, that you're like, I'm going to make the move now. I'm going to do this. I'm not going to be held back anymore. This confined area here, I mean, it's amazing the cards that have come out underneath it. But this master element here, it's like I'm being held back. And it doesn't have to be from a nastiness, being held back nastily. It might be family commitments that has kind of held you back, you know. I have to time my readings around the times that I homeschool my boy. I pick up my other boy from school. I work my normal job and wife to this, you know, and fit my time around. It's making time. So I'm confined to times, you know. There's things I can't move, and it's frustrating. Could have that vibe to it. No, I said that. There must be a reason. But there's a fire in your belly, and this is like, I'm ready now to break free and do things for me, do things for myself, yeah? And go on to what I want to learn about, yeah? What makes my heart sing, what nourishes my mind, yeah? This is how I feel. I feel like there could have been a change of direction in your life as well, Virgo. You've got the Six of Pentacles coming out here. So I feel like you're getting into your rhythm. I'm getting into my rhythm, my flow state. I always feel like the Six of Pentacles is about a flow state. 10-10, as I said that. So that's a confirmation for me. So something has illuminated your mind, your heart, ignited a fire in your belly. And it's like, now's the time when I can take charge of my life, or what I want to do with my life, Virgo. In this security element, you've got the Master. Now that's the devil, okay? And I do feel like you've been trapped in some sort of way, but I'm not feeling that in a really malicious way, even though you have got the Seven of Swords coming out underneath it. I'm still not feeling it in a malicious type of way. Could have them vibes for some people, but that's not the overwhelming feeling. I'm feeling that, you know, as much as you're feeling or being trapped by surrounding issues or family, you're also kind of keeping yourself in that position at the same time as well. Yeah. So I do feel like there's some sort of, not that you've intentionally put yourself in that position. It's just like, this is my life. It's like accepting it. This is my life. I'm accepting it. But now it's like, no, I can do something else. There is something else I want to do. That's kind of how I feel. I don't want to be locked in anymore. I don't want to be confined anymore. I want to take control of myself. Yeah, so my security is me. I want to peek through them curtains myself, leading on nicely to you seeking the truth. So look here. She's opening the curtains of her mind. And there she is peeking through. I mean, you couldn't make it up, could you? You got them both one after the other. So you're daring now to explore. You're looking behind the veil, a bit like the Wizard of Oz, isn't it? Yeah, and Dorothy. I'm looking behind the veil because I want to make something in my life now. But I want to feel secure in myself, not this security that I have had. Yeah, what holds my heart that I'm kind of tied to. I want to have my own security. Does that make sense? In your air element, your thoughts, feelings, what's your focus? Your focus is success, but still nurture. With this nurture card, you're still very grounded. You're still very connected to what's holding you there. Yeah, you're still very connected, but you want to expand. You want to move further. Yes? It almost feels, I feel like I've kind of done my job there. I've done my job there. Now let's move on. Yeah? Nurture yourself, in fact. Your throat chakra, find your voice. Where's your voice been? In all of this, where's your voice been? Yeah, I feel like you've been an advocate for others, but where's your voice? Have you forgotten about your voice? Where's your voice? Where's your voice? Mine's nearly gone from all these readings because I've done a collective earlier that turned out to be 40 bloody minutes. And then I've gone on to do six more readings, which are not going to be 40 minutes. But you've got your throat chakra. So this tells me we need to open up our throat chakra. Get yourself some blue crystals. Throat chakra crystals. Throat chakra crystals. What's a good throat chakra crystal? Lapis lazuli, sodalite. I've got some lapis over there. Sodalite is very good. Blue angelite, lovely as well. This, crystals are great. We'll talk about crystals at the end because we've got a new discount code for white feather crystal, which is amazing. It's amazing. Where am I? So yes, some work on the throat chakra. Maybe get your throat chakra into alignment. Help it open. Is there a way that you can do that? I will have some chakra meditations on my channel very soon, so I'll be able to point you in that direction hopefully next week. So look out for that. You've also got the manifest card. You have all the tools in the box that you need. This is the magician. Yes, this is your focus as well. It's in your focus. You have all the tools in the box that you need. Now's the time for you to start using them for yourself rather than others, I want to say, Virgo. Do you feel like you're advocating for others all the time rather than yourself, which is then keeping you locked in some way with that MasterCard up there? In the fire section of your reading, the fire element, you've got the sacral chakra, which is the fire. chakra. This is where your creativity, your courage, your inspiration comes from. There's all of that. All of that. I do feel like there's going to be some soul searching going on. I think it's because you've got the Hermit. Yeah, it is. You've got the Hermit here. So I do feel like there's some introspection going on, some soul searching. I do feel like there's some old wounds that you're going to heal from going deep within. But then you've got the Eight of Cups coming out as well. Now, the Eight of Cups is about moving on. Even if you're moving away from something that you love, that's not you leaving them, but it's moving on, because this is your time now. Eight's the number of manifestation. This is your time. Next week seems like a good time for you to make some bold decisions in your life, Virgo. In the water element, so the emotions part of your reading, what do you need more or less of? You've got confront here. So this is where I said I do feel like there's going to be some sort of soul searching with yourself, where you're like, who am I? It's like what the Hermit does as well. Who am I? I feel like you've been this, that, and the other for everyone. And then it's like, well, who am I? What's my identity? What do I want out of life? Maybe next week is some sort of soul searching week for you, with that Moon card coming up. And then also you've got choose your battles, refusing to see. So choose your battles is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands for me is the warrior of the deck. Not the wounded warrior, that's the Nine of Wands, but this is the warrior. This is the one that's fighting for what they believe in, no matter what they're coming up against. I do feel like you've got some big characters around you, some really big characters around you, and I do feel like there's a real need for you to trust your intuition, trust your instincts. Around some aspect here. I do think there's another message to that refusing to see card though. So maybe something will come to me when I'm talking about the last three cards, because I do feel like there's something else there for you, Virgo. Oh, my throat's nearly given up the ghost here. In the last section, which is the section that kind of pulls all of these readings together, all of these elements together, you have the third eye chakra. There's something huge about trusting your intuition, Virgo, on a situation. My eye has just been drawn to the giving and receiving card. So somebody is asking for help. They don't need it. They don't need it. They don't need it. And in that, there is an element of you seeking the truth of a situation within that as well. That's a side note there, Virgo, for some people. That is a side note. And I don't think you're going to want to believe it. And that's where this refusing to see comes in, because this is in your emotion section and this is going to pull on your emotions. So I do think this is a side note. This is not all or nothing in your reading. This is just basically bombarding right now, but I'm drawn to the giving and receiving when I get this trusting your intuition and the need to trust your intuition. And I feel like someone who asks for your help next week doesn't necessarily need it. There you are. That's a side note though. But third eye chakra is also obviously about trusting your intuition, but this is about what your aspirations are, what sets light to your belly, what your plans are for your future. Yeah, daring to spread your wings. With the Two of Wands here, this is about making those plans for the future, but actually following them through. You've got the Judgment card here, which is blossom. Yeah, now it's your time to shine, your time to blossom. You've helped others blossom, and I don't feel like you need to keep helping certain others blossom, because one of them don't need help like what they're asking for. There you go. Yeah, and you might refuse to see that. That's where this refusing to see comes from. But the third eye is in the helmet there. So even if you're not looking at it head on, you know it. You can trust your intuition, but you don't want to see it, because whoever this is asking for your help that doesn't actually need it. It's going to hurt your feelings that they're doing that. And I think you've got your suspicions. Right, we're going to end on an inner effing peace card. This deck was gifted to me by my friend Shelley from Soulful Tarot, and I absolutely love it. It's right up my street. But if you don't like bad language, turn off now, because some of them are explicit. But do have a look in the description below. The crystal, we have a new code for the month of June for your crystals, and so go and check out that offer and get yourself some lapis lazuli or some sodalite, something like that. A nice blue crystal, angelite. Actually, I love that. Right, I'm going to shut my eyes, but there was 222 when I said angelite, so get some angelite. That's the one for you to speak the truth. Let's get you a card to finish off. But this is just a light-hearted way to finish. Oh, we dropped one. That's your... You got fuck yes. And you got dance in the storm. Oh, I absolutely love it. And literally the wind just blew my hair then. I don't know if you saw that on camera, but the wind just blew when I said that. So dance in the storm and fuck yeah. That's your reading, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment. I answer every comment, but it helps YouTube push me out to other people with the more interaction. So thank you so much to all of those lovely comments that I do get. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you to all the people that have subscribed already. I'm going to go because my throat's going to give up and I'll have to finish the rest of the weekend. But much love. I'll see you next week. Bye.